So, good morning again, everyone. And just taking a moment just to settle into our posture, seeing if there are any little adjustments we might like to make, just to make ourselves a little more comfortable. And allowing the sound of the bell just to come to us to mark the beginning of this morning's practice. In this morning's practice, I'm going to guide us through the settling, grounding, resting support practice. This morning, using breath as a support. So our intention for this practice today might be to simply give ourselves the opportunity to cultivate a little mindfulness. So to know what's happening while it's happening, with an attitude of kindness towards ourselves. And taking a few moments just to reflect on why we're doing this practice today. What's our motivation for being online this morning? Why might we want to cultivate a little mindfulness in our lives? Maybe just having a sense for how this might benefit us, as well as maybe benefiting other people in our lives. And letting go of any thoughts or images around our motivation. Gently bringing our attention to the breath now. Feeling our way into the breath. To help our minds maybe settle a little. We might like to let the breath just deepen, lengthen a little. But not forcing anything here. So bringing a gentleness to this. Sometimes it might be helpful just to equalize the in-breath and out-breath. Possibly counting to 3 or 4 as we breathe in, the same number as we breathe out. Or else just silently saying to ourselves, breathing in, breathing out. Anytime we become distracted, that's okay. Just letting go of the thoughts, and gently bringing our attention back to the breath, and maybe to the counting or to the phrases. And letting go of the phrases or the counting if we're using these. Allowing our breath just to come back to its natural, soothing rhythm. Allowing our attention just to rest slightly more with the out breath. Possibly noticing how our bodies naturally relax very slightly with every out breath. We allow the breath to lead our attention more fully into our bodies. And opening more fully to sensations, to feelings within the body. Possibly letting the breath go for now, just letting it drop into the background of our experience. Maybe becoming aware of the feeling of the ground, of the floor beneath us. Sensations of contact with whatever we might be resting on. Just seeing if we can open to sensations without having to think about them or analyze them. We maybe notice the feeling of the clothes against their skin, of the air around us. And also welcoming sensations within our bodies. Just allowing our attention to move through our bodies. Opening to whatever's present for us. Possibly noticing stronger sensations, as well as maybe more subtle sensations that we might not normally be aware of. If we notice any discomfort in our bodies or any tension or unease, just seeing if we can turn towards these sensations with gentleness, kindness. widening our attention just to hold the whole of our bodies in our awareness. We're noticing the constant flow of sensation moving through our bodies. Widening our awareness from our bodies to open to whatever our senses bring to us this morning. So welcoming sounds and smells and tastes, maybe what we can see, opening to a sense of the space around us. Letting go of any sense that we need to do anything here. Giving ourselves permission to simply rest here. Being with our experience, whatever it is in this moment, with curiosity, kindness. Whenever we find we get caught up in thinking about something, that's okay, that happens to everyone. We can just let go of the thoughts and very gently bring our attention to the breath. We might like to allow our attention to rest where we can feel the breath most strongly, in the nose, throat, chest, or the abdomen, or else have a general sense of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Allowing our attention to rest in a very light way with the breath. So thoughts and emotions and images and memories, all these different things can still be present in the background. Simply holding breath in the foreground of our attention. Doesn't matter how often we might become distracted or how long we might be distracted for. We can always just let go of the thoughts and very gently and kindly bring our attention back to the breath. Whenever we notice we've become distracted, we take joy in this moment of mindfulness as we gently bring our attention back to the breath once more. Possibly noticing any subtle sense that maybe we should be trying harder, or maybe that we should be doing something different. And just recognizing these as subtle thoughts that we can simply let go of. Bring our attention gently back to the breath. Perhaps we might like to just see if we can allow our attention to rest even more lightly with the breath. If our minds feel settled, we might like to simply let go of the breath, coming back just to rest here in open awareness. Simply being with their experience, whatever it is in this moment. And as we approach the end of this morning's practice, just taking a moment to simply remind ourselves of why we're doing this practice today. What's our motivation for wanting to cultivate mindfulness in our lives? Maybe reminding ourselves that taking this time, this opportunity to do this practice today is really in our deepest benefit. Maybe finding our own words just to make the wish that this won't just benefit us. But maybe as we go on from this practice, that we can share the benefits of this with other people.